What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back. We got a treat for you guys. A special treat. What is it, baby?
Plane ride to Canada.
Yes. Plane ride to Canada. Written by
Mariah, Martel, Malaya, Martel Hope II.
And we did this because we want to support the kids.
Yeah.
Real talk, okay? And to see kids do stuff like this, especially in our community, we try our best to support them. So
right. So
so we bought this book for the kids. So please, no hate, because I know how y'all feel about the dad. But
and support the kids.
Right, support the kids.
It's a nice illustration, nice pictures and everything. So it's really nice.
And hold on for a minute, baby. And like this one right here, just on you, it's like, wake up, guys! Today is the big day.
Show the picture. You gotta do like the dude with the children.
And y'all know who that is, right?
The man y'all love to hate.
Yeah, so go support the kids, man.
Yeah, you can purchase this book on Amazon. It's like $10, $12, so it's not that much. So we will be reading this to our grandbaby, honey.
Yeah, and you're gonna say that man right there is a good man. What's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. And today we're gonna be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reunion, part 3.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, comment down below. So before we get into it, if you want to purchase this shirt, you can purchase this. I am a miracle, because I am. We all are. You can purchase this from our store, our brand store, kourtneyandeddie.com. All of that information is in the description below. And if you want to get discount on makeup from the lip bar, then you can use our promo code KOEDFAM. And all of that is in the description below. Right now, I'm wearing Boy Trouble mixed with a little hot mess. So, all right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. So it starts off with Martel and Louis still talking about that, whatever. And y'all got our take on that last time. You know what I'm saying? Really was the ending of that conversation. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, Martel, he was just adamant by not letting that go. He wasn't going to let that go. Louis made some good points. Martel wasn't here for it, and once again, I kind of disagree with Martel when he said the statement of that because you're a failure at something that don't gives you the right to tell me how to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, when you fail at something, you learn from it.
Okay.
You learn what you did wrong. You learn what you made mistakes at. Then you learn from your mistakes.
Right. So
you can't tell that person, hey, I did this. It didn't work out for me. So you might want to go this direction. So I kind of not kind of, but I do disagree with Martel on that.
Exactly. How many people fail in business and now they're multimillionaires?
Yeah.
So you got to fail at something in order to be perfected and become skilled in something.
Yeah.
Skilled in that area.
Oh yeah, I totally disagree with that. But go ahead.
Carlos is talking to all the ladies. So, all the guys left and now he's just talking to the ladies only. So they go over this again, showing the clips with Tiffany and Destiny, they having a back and forth and how they feuded throughout the season. Destiny said Tiffany is messy. She thinks she messy. Melody said, well, Destiny, you never got over it. I don't understand why y'all arguing like you never got over it. And like she was saying, like she was trying to explain to Mel, to bring that up at her birthday party on that situation was really messy. You know what I'm saying? And she just don't understand why what Destiny didn't move on from that.
Yeah, apparently you guys are not going to like us on this one here, but we don't care. Mel seems like she's wrapped in her own little world.
Bubble.
Yeah, and she don't see the issue between Destiny and Tiffany. And if Mel would just kind of step back and say, okay, yeah, that was wrong. You shouldn't have brought that mess to this child or to this woman's birthday party.
Right.
It wasn't the time. It wasn't the place.
Yeah.
That could have waited, or you could, like, once again, like we said in the other videos, pull her to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Mel, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't want to say the word delusional, but you see your friends arguing about something, you still don't see why this is upset. I just don't get it, man.
Yeah, and Mel was chiming in a lot, and I think that when you in a thing, like, she may not understand their feud, but we don't understand y'all feud of y'all keep going back and forth with your own husband. So put yourself in that situation, because we on the outside looking in like, why is y'all still feuding? We understand the issues. We understand Martel be loving to poke the bear. He do. But you give him that energy. Once he poke, you poke back, and then that's how that happens.
Martel loves it.
And maybe that's the same thing with, you know, Destiny and Tiffany. Right. So, you know.
And here's the thing, you know, when Mel and Tisha, when they go back and forth, it's the same thing how Destiny and Tiffany going back and forth. So Mel should understand, you know, why Destiny feels the way she feels. Yeah. But it's my opinion.
So, you know, they talked about that. It really, you know. So, Carlos asked the question, you know, what is your friendship like with Melanie? So he asked Destiny that, and Destiny said, you know, we used to talk, you know, text all the time, every day or every other day. But she said, I haven't heard from Melanie since since we stopped filming. And she said she a little bit confused and she's not sure why they haven't spoken. So Melanie said, well, you know, as far as once filming stopped, I just kind of like take a step back. I want some breathing time. I want time to myself. I want to just kind of focus on what I got going on. So that's pretty much what I do, you know, and I want to step back from everybody.
Well, I know when you know, you're supposed to be friends on camera. If that's your true friend, you still have some communication with her. You know, you don't have to hang out. You don't have to make it hot girl summer, but you can still communicate with your friend after filming. Destiny said she tried to call Mel a couple of times, and Mel did not return a call or sent her like a little text or whatnot. And I can kind of understand Destiny confusion. You know what I'm saying? I know, and it's not bashing Mel, but I'm just looking on the outside. Okay. If I had a friend, now this is true life right here. I have friends that I used to call, and they never called back. So it's to a point you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop calling. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're my friend, you're gonna return my phone calls, or you're gonna initiate the phone call. Right. One of the two. And that's a true friend to me. Yeah. You know, some of y'all might say, okay, she's still a friend. I can call my friend 24/7. If she don't call back, she's still my girl. To me, that's not a friend.
It sounds like that Melanie and look now as them as co-workers. You know, me, I go on vacation. I really don't want to see my coworkers. I'm only going to be there and talk to you when I'm at work. So that's the way she's looking at it. I know it's like the Housewives of Atlanta. I know Nene or some of the other girls have said, you know, they just my coworkers. We there for filming.
Well, just say that, though.
And then, too, it's another thing that sometimes friendships get kind of strained when you bring your friend on the actual show. And now when y'all were friends after filming, you're not friends. So, you know, I think Mel should have just kind of been honest in that area. But she said she don't have nothing against Destiny, but if that's your friend. And she was like, girl, it's friend. Melanie said, girl, it's friends that, you know, we may talk every 6 months, but you and Destiny didn't have that relationship. Now with me, yes, there are friends I talk to maybe every 6 months, maybe once a year, whatever, but
are they friends?
Yeah, though? Right. And then so she was just like, but it is some people can talk every 6 months and they can pick right back up where they left off at. And that can be, if you need them, they're going to call you. But I don't think that's their relationship. That's not their relationship. Yeah. So Destiny feels some type of way about it.
To me, I call those associates right there. They're not friends. And also, when you bring a friend or family into your workplace, y'all work together, that can change the whole dynamic. That's you know what I'm saying? So maybe you're right. Maybe she should have never brought Destiny with her and Tiffany. Were they friends? Or they was, I know her from work.
She said she knew her from business.
From business. So, well, anyway, so she should have never brought Destiny on the show. Cause what happened was it seemed like it changed the dynamic of their dynamics of their friendship. Yeah. And so yeah, man.
Tisha made the facial expression, which I was right, so I didn't see it. I don't know, but I don't even think the cameras went on that way. But
she did.
They did.
Yeah,
what did she do?
She like Like, roll her eyes, roll her head.
And Melody was like, I don't know why you making that face, Tisha. And Tisha said, that sounds like an excuse to me. And so she said, don't sound like that you are a really good friend. You use that same excuse that you too busy. And so I guess Tisha was chiming in because she said, that's how you did me. Because that's how we were. We were good friends, but then all of a sudden, I guess when the show came, she was like, I'm too busy. I'm this. And Mel was like, I didn't say that. She said, I was saying basically I was too busy with dealing with my own marriage, and the marriage was crumbling at that time. So I didn't have time for you. And so Tisha was saying, well, some stuff I knew about and I was helping you through it, encouraging and stuff like that. So Tisha felt some type of way. And it sounds like Mel, this is Tisha's word, she only wants to talk to her when she need her or when she need her friends or whatever. And if she good, then you're not gonna hear from her.
Yeah, those are Tisha words. We're not assuming that's happening. We're just going by what they said on the show.
So Tisha said that we would go with that. She just kind of shutting her down. You don't know how to be a good friend, basically. So Carlos said, are you good, Destiny? Destiny said, Mel, are we good? And Mel said, I'm sorry, that we have an issue, but, she was like, I'm
she
good.
didn't say we. I'm sorry, you have an issue.
Oh, she didn't say that.
Yeah, so that's what she said. So she ready to apologize, so. And, and once again, y'all can say, oh, y'all bashing. No, we're not. But we just telling her like it is. That's not an apology.
Oh, it's not an apology.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see your friend trying to say, hey, what happened to our friendship? And all you can say is, I'm sorry that you have an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And then, too.
There's a Melody in the closet.
And so anyway, too, another thing I can tell that Destiny was really hurt.
Oh yeah, she was.
I think that Destiny tells her truth. She don't care who like it, who don't like it. She's just gonna tell her truth. And if she feels slighted in some kind of way, she gonna let it be known. So Kim and Tisha situation going on. So we finna go. I'm trying to wrap my head around why they have issues.
Okay, can I explain this? And let me explain. Woo! All right, main thing with Tisha and Kim is that when Melody and Tisha had their issue about the social media stuff and they going back and forth, that Tisha thought Kim should have took her side regardless, because they family, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you take my side. I don't care what I did. You supposed to take my side, because me and Mel, you don't supposed to be hanging out with Mel. You supposed to be hanging out with me and taking my side only. And Tisha didn't like that, but Kim is the type of person like Kim said, if you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care if you're family or a friend or a homeless person. You're wrong, you're wrong. I'm gonna call you out. And Tisha didn't like that. She said, I don't care if you feel that way, but I'm your family. I'm your sister-in-law. Mel doing this to me, Mel saying this to me. You shouldn't be hanging out with Mel. You should be hanging out with me and taking my side. We should team up like the Wonder Twins and attack Mel. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. Tisha, that's kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you and Mel had y'all issues, but it doesn't make it right that you want Kimmy to be on your side to attack Mel like that. I'm just keeping it real. Good
analogy. Good recap. So, but Carlos said, so Kimmy, you said that part. Carlos did ask the question as far as Carlos said, Tisha, let's see, was Tisha immature in that situation? And Kimmy said, well, I wouldn't call it immaturity. It's just like that she lives in her own world.
No, it's kind of immature to think that, because it's like in high school when you got your friend and your friend talk to your enemy, you mad at your friend because she talking to your enemy. Yeah, I was that way. Man, what you talking to that dude? Right. He took my lunch money. And you gonna talk to him? Well, you supposed to be my boy. Yeah. You supposed to meet him after school and jump on him. But no, you ain't gonna do that with me. Because he took my lunch money. Yeah. And traumatized.
Carlos said, Kimmy, if you and Tisha were not family, would y'all be friends? And Kimmy said, no, I don't have that time for that kind of energy. And Tisha was like, well, fine then, fine. I won't say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be family. I ain't gonna say nothing to you.
Tisha the type of person, when she gets her feelings, she take over here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can tell Tisha she was hurt. Yeah. She was hurt when Kimmy said no.
Yeah. So I think, to me, I think the situation is that Kimmy is just like that grown woman type of maturity, and she's not gonna go back and forth and play games. I don't think that when she with Mel that she talk about Tisha, and I don't think when she with Tisha that she talk about Mel. I think she probably hear whatever they got to vent about. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I think she try to find a solution in that moment. But yeah, I don't think that she's just gonna go back. And you have to understand too, sister-in-laws or in-laws is different than family, honey. Now you got a sister. That sister probably be your ride or die,
that's
honey.
Your blood,
that's gonna be, ooh, baby, she gonna fight for you. She gonna do all this wrong or right. But you talking about in-laws, they don't have that same kind of fight.
Yeah, because your in-laws, you might not known them for 20 years because y'all just got, she just married your brother, and they older now. Right. She didn't grow up with you.
Right.
Another thing about Kim, I think it's it's the region she came from too. She come from the Baltimore, Washington D.C., Virginia area, and Mel and Tisha, they from Alabama. So they just like, I know I'm gonna probably get crucified for saying that, but sometimes we just in our little bubble, in our little southern thing, family should stick together. You know what I'm saying? You go to the family reunion down south, you got cousins stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ride and die. You know what I'm saying? But some people up north, they so they just might not be as close as we are down here. So I'm just saying.
So they break for commercial, take a break, but of course the camera's still rolling. So they arguing. Basically, Mel was saying Tisha said before the show that it's some stuff that Tisha put out even before the show even came on, in the streets talking about, I think Mel and Martel, her marriage and all that stuff, whatever. And she said, Tisha said, girl, that stuff old. Don't bring that stuff up, honey. That's old. That's past, honey. We're not dealing with none of that. I did not do none of that. And Mel said, I never said nothing about you. Because Mel had to get up. And she didn't get that close in the girl face, but she got up and she pointed.
Well, she got kind of close. And first of all, you don't get up, you bend over and point at me like that. No, that's a big no-no. You don't do that. I'm a grown man, you know what I'm saying? But Mel did that. And Mel, she frustrated. She got every right to be frustrated, you know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see her point of view, you know what I'm saying, when she get that point. People lying on you, talking about you. Yeah, once again, you can keep poking at somebody, and everybody has their limits. Right. And Mel might have a break limit, so she probably wanted to tell her truth.
So she was telling Tisha that, you was going live, and then Mel said, I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. She was saying, I wasn't talking about you. She was talking about her husband. But they two is one. So I guess she felt like you talking about my husband, you talking about me. So she said, I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about you. So she kept iterating that. And I don't think Tisha was getting that, but she was
Who's saying, hold on, Mel was saying I wasn't talking about you. Yeah. She was talking about herself.
She was telling Tisha she wasn't talking about you, but I think she was talking about Marceau. Yes, yeah, Marceau cheating, Marceau in the streets and stuff like that. So yeah, and she said you was going live and doing all this stuff or whatever, saying that at least my husband don't cheat on me or something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, if that's the case, Tisha, you don't do that.
And then that's where the situation came in, the strain that going on with her. And Mel said, "Oh, you think your husband ain't cheating on you, honey? I got receipts," or whatever she wanted to say.
Yeah, the back and forth, How long have it been going on? For 3 years now?
Since the show started, maybe shortly after. So they added the moms and the men to the scene. So Carlos asks, I noticed too when. Y'all say we biased toward Miss Wanda, whatever, and we can be biased if we want to. But anyway.
Yeah, this is our channel, man. Everybody gonna have their favorites,
I told y'all this is not CNN, this is not Fox News. On them channels, they don't supposed to be biased.
They be biased. Even the news be biased, man.
So they brought out Miss Wanda and Miss Vanessa, and so I noticed Carlos like, "Hey, Wanda," and stuff like that. And she like, "Hey," he said, "Hey, Miss Vanessa." Hey,
Mr. Vanessa came to fight. she was ready for whoa.
I don't know if her personality is just not bubbly. But he asked
I never seen her bubbly.
He asked Martel, "Where your mom at?" Oh, she had to watch the children. Y'all not finna see that woman no more. She don't want to film. Let's face the fact. She don't want to film.
No, she just don't be in that mess because of the time the moms was at the park together this episode or this season.
She left.
The mother walked up and Miss V and Martel mom. What's the Martel mom name again?
Marlene,
Miss Marlene, yeah. When Miss Wanda and Miss Vanessa started going back and forth, Miss Marlene said, "Deuces," and she was out because she don't want no parts of this, man.
And I guess the camera crew like, but you ain't your time, man. Baby, get these mics off of me. I'm just assuming that's what she said. Baby, get these mics off of me, and I'm gonna go.
Miss Marlene, you're not gonna get paid. I don't care.
I don't care. So they showed the clips from Miss Wanda and Miss Vanessa having a little back and forth and stuff. And y'all know Miss Wanda said, "Ghetto? You calling me ghetto? Honey, I'm going to take these earrings off. I don't know if she said the hair. I'm going to take this stuff off and I'm going to get straight into your..."
She said, "I'm taking my earrings off, my wig, my front lace, my heels, my bra." She's gonna let it all. She gonna let it all hang out.
And then here go Martel.
You know what? One thing, I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? Y'all gotta understand what Martel is doing. He's trolling y'all. He is straight trolling y'all, man. He enjoys being the bad guy. He enjoys poking Mel. He pokes at Mel, pokes at Mel. He pokes at you guys. He hams it up on the camera so he can be this big villain. And y'all fall right for it. Yeah, he did. What he did was wrong. Once again, the millionth time I said it. What he did was wrong about having the baby outside, just cheating, period. He was wrong for that. But he's amping it up.
Yeah, he do that for
He's
y'all.
amping it up.
He
looks at your social media. He looks at the comments.
Who the producer?
And also, he's the producer of the show. I did not know that.
And Mel.
Him and Mel. Everybody, I knew Mel was the producer, but I did not know Martel was the producer of the show.
You seen it on the credits.
The Joker ain't broke because every time that show comes on, him and Mel get paid. So, hey.
All right. So, and of course, it common sense. You know, if you want people to watch your show, you're going to ham it up. Hey, if you got to take a little heat, you getting a check. If you got to take a little heat, that's okay.
Yeah. Even when they told out when the camera, when they went to commercial, the cameras were still rolling. And like someone said, Martel, the most hated man in America. And, you know, Mel said he likes being the villain. No, I don't. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He do.
So, Carlos asked Miss Vanessa, was it hard to watch your son-in-law have a baby outside your marriage and cheat, you know, on your daughter? And she said, yeah. She said it was very hard to watch, you know, because we were close. And Mel was like, yeah, my mom was like Team Mel and Martel. So it was hard to watch. And so she said, but, you know, now that that stage of her life is over, she is pretty much happy. And, you know, I'm excited that she's happy now. So Martel said, well, you know, he tried to stop. Basically, he tried to stop.
Stop what?
Cheating.
Boy, I started going hood. I'm going to say, you know what? Stop it, boy. I started to say that. I had to catch myself. Stop lying, man. Stop lying. You ain't tried, man.
So Miss Vanessa said she don't believe that he, you know, tried or whatever because some of the things that, you know, the kids said. And so that's when they get into it. Martel said they got it from their mama. You know, everything they come back and tell you, they got it from their mama. Mel said
that's a song, right?
They got it from their mama.
Yeah, they got it from I got it from my mama. That's a song.
It's from their daddy. It's from their daddy.
My baby daddy?
It's from their daddy. You got it from your daddy. But Mel said she don't tell the kids nothing. She, in fact, defends Martel. She makes sure that, I guess, the kids don't say nothing bad about their dad. Carlos said, well, do your kids know about the other child?
Good point, Carlos. Do they? And they do.
Mel said, well, the kids saw Mel and Ariane and the baby out. You know? And excuse me, Martel and
they became friends.
Martel and Ariane and the baby out. You know what I'm saying? Out. Like you were saying, Huntsville so small. I guess the Chick-fil-A or somewhere, honey. And one of the babies... Can
I say something? Mm-hmm. Last episode, Mel said she wants to leave Huntsville. I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Because Huntsville, like you said, is so small. And if she's still in the same city with Martel and his girlfriend, she going to most likely continue to bump into him here, bump into him there. So... then the kids got to be exposed to all this. So, yeah, I can kind of see her point why she wants to leave Huntsville. I get it, man. I get it.
It's too small. So, and Mariah was hollering out the window, get away from my daddy. And so, anyway.
What she was doing to your dad? That's what I want to know.
Just, I guess, standing by. And so she said,
I'll ask you a question. What if that woman was like a co-worker?
I don't know.
You gonna
that was out the blue because
yeah,
it could be any woman unless she kissing on them or hugging.
That's the
on
only
them.
thing I can say, man. You know, guys, if it could be like your co-worker, y'all going to grab lunch together. Get away from my daddy. And the co-worker said, what the heck going on? You know what I'm saying?
So Martel said, no, he haven't, told the kids yet. And Carlos was like, are you embarrassed? He said, well, I feel some,
He's embarrassed. Just keep it real.
Yeah, he said, I feel some type of way about, the situation or whatever. Not saying that my child was a mistake because once, the child born, they not a mistake. But he did say, that Carlos was like, well, bro, this is TV. You probably wasn't going to put an ASAP on there and tell your children about this, your other child.
And go ahead.
What happened?
And lo and behold, that picture popped out. Booyah! All 5 of them with Martel. And I'm going to leave that alone.
And so, we saw it on Instagram. I saw it on Instagram. So I think before the show even aired, he went ahead and posted that picture. And so, and they kind of like in a African type, Wakanda type of dress,
dress black and gold or something like that.
And to me, it seemed like Mel did that same thing. I don't know if he was trying to mimic that or whatever. But so he's holding, him and Ariane's child together, and his kids are, stationary beside him on the floor, whatever. And I do get it that this picture is supposed to be serious.
Serious picture with a serious, stern look on your face. And I'm going to let you go ahead and say it, because you saw the same thing I saw.
And I know people in the comments was like, the kids look so sad. They look so sad or whatever. I do understand it's supposed to not be a smiling picture, but looking at their eyes, they do look a little sad. I'm just saying.
You can see, you can see the sadness in their face, man. And like you said, it's when I first saw the picture, I said, okay, all right. Then I was reading the comments, and I said, yeah, they saw the same thing I saw. And maybe the kids was in shock, probably.
I hope that wasn't the first time they seen him.
I don't know.
Ooh, there goes your brother, honey. Take the pictures, cheese.
And like you said, maybe because he was holding the other baby on his lap, and
the baby girl sitting on the floor.
Yeah, so maybe they had issues with that. I don't know, man. But anyway, beautiful kids, regardless, man. Yeah. And just Martel continues. Be the dad like you're supposed to be, man. So,
Carlos asked Miss Wanda, well, it seems like you and Miss Vanessa had a heated exchange, and you was talking about you want them to get back together. So, that, of course, they showed that clip. Miss Vanessa said, Wanda, all she do is talk. She just talk just to hear herself talking. And she ain't, and Mel ain't finna listen to you, honey. You up there talking about...
she getting back with Martel.
Nah, you up there talking about, I didn't see the live, that you said on the live, honey, that, you can have a husband, if you got a husband and whatever
I think I've seen that. You can have a husband and your boyfriend with 2 husbands, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, but something like that.
The same stuff that they was talking about on the show.
Miss Wanda, she just talk to just be poking at people, man. She's just like Martel sometimes.
Entertainment.
Yeah, she wants to get under your skin, and that's what she does. And she's good. She gets on the Kim's skin. She gets on the Mel skin. She gets on the Miss Vanessa skin.
And y'all.
And she gets on the Martel skin, because her Martel went toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? So, and Marceau don't like to see her coming, because when she pulled up when they was at the house, he looked out the window with coffee. Oh, here she comes. So yeah.
So Ms. Wanda said, she told Ms. Vanessa, well, all them sex tapes that you got out there, you should have been teaching your daughter how to make a sex tape for her husband, and maybe she would have stayed married and not him out there doing all this stuff. And so Mel said, well, honey, it is some sex tapes.
Who said that?
Mel. And she was like, well, like you don't know, honey. We did some little stuff or whatever.
You talking about her Martel?
That's basically what she said to me.
We want to know about these sex tapes, man. Miss Vanessa, man. Who will make a sex tape nowadays, man? You don't make a sex tape. Now, you probably use your iPhone, but big camcorder. Look, they got hold it right there, baby.
that big old VHS they put in there. And then if it messed up,
okay, they turn around. I didn't watch the tape. Put it in the VCR. Clink. Oh man. Pull it out, blow the tape. put it back in. Man, who still do sex tapes, man?
So Carlos said, what is a sex tape? Like he ain't never heard.
Yeah, come on. Like, oh man, come on, Carlos.
And Miss Vanessa said, that's a lie. And then Carlos said, so you had a relationship with a brother? She said, no, we were just friends. And what happened?
All right, I don't know about y'all. If I have a female friend, I'm not gonna drive 5 to 6 hours to go to their house and just kick it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Now, if we more than friends, yeah, hey, man, especially we making sex tapes, yeah, man, let me get my makeup and stuff ready, get the cameras and the lights ready. You know what I'm saying? But for friendship, I never done that.
Yeah.
I never done 5, 6 hours. No, I never done that.
Man, Wanda said, well, I'm just telling you what I seen on social media. Oh, Miss Wanda, you should have had some evidence, girl. You can't just be talking about what you see on social media.
Yeah, because these people be lying on social media, man. They be lying.
Marceau said, well, I don't know about the sex tape, but I do know they had a relationship. Bam.
So the way I look at it, if there's smoke, there's fire. There's something going on with that Miss Vanessa and their brother.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could, it's like, I'm not saying it is, but it's a possibility. It could be a tape.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought I seen on where one of the brothers was on a live with Kyle and everything, and I thought he did say that. I'm not sure if that was the brother that was with him, but I thought he did say that there was a tape, out there, and yeah, they did happen or whatever. So,
but like Miss Vanessa said, I'm a single grown woman. I can do whatever I want to do, and she can.
And Mel said, well, show the receipts. What is tape? I keep hearing about it. Where it's at. Somebody got to surface it. Carlos asked Miss Wanda, it seems to be that you invested in your daughter's marriage and you call Kimmy a snake. So, Miss Wanda said, well, if Kimmy is around Mel, if Kimmy and Tisha were talking about Mel when they was together, I know she doing the same when she with,
Oh, Mel. Yeah. Talking about Tisha behind her back.
Tisha. When she was talking about Kimmy and Tisha were together, they were talking about Mel. And she said now that they relationship strained and she with Melody. So, I know that they talking about it.
Well, Miss Wanda, you just right now assuming that's happening. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got to have receipts, man. But we know why you on the show. You on the show to bring the drama, and you're good at it. You're good at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're good at it. Cause when I first saw you, you got on my skin.
Yes.
And she got on my skin. Yes. I said, who is country Bama woman? Then y'all know y'all gonna say, how you call somebody country and Bama when you country and Bama? That may be true. It may be country and Bama, but still, I said, who is this woman, man? I said, God tonight. But over time, I saw her assignment that she was on the show, what she was meant to do on the show. She did it well, so I came to accept it.
Yeah, I think it probably took you maybe about 2 seasons. So you was like hamming it. Oh, I'm gonna if y'all don't know, Miss Wanda will be on our show tonight.
And Miss Wanda know how I felt about it.
At 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all make sure that y'all watch the live. If the time doesn't change, anything don't change, we'll let you know. But yes, because we filming this on Sunday morning because my husband had to work last night. So she will be live. We will be interviewing her. So you may be able to ask your question. We got a bunch of questions that people want to know, but you're a part of our community. If you are a subscriber, then more than likely your question will be answered. So
And no negativity. Nothing disrespectful. Please. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at her like that. And we're trying to keep it fun, keep it clean. But we're gonna ask her some hard questions though. But keep it respectful.
So let's move on with Kimmy. The situation with Miss Wanda. Kimmy said, she did tell Miss Wanda to shut the bleep up, and she said because I'm just tired, But as we know, we go back. Miss Wanda was poking. That's when Kimmy said what she said.
And once again, that's her job. When she gets her check don't say Miss Wanda. It says mess starter. You are just a mess starter, and that's what you get paid to do, start a mess.
Yeah. Kimmy said that, Miss Wanda said, well, me and Kimmy, by us being close in age and stuff like that, and I can deal with a woman to woman. And Carlos said, so are you saying that, because y'all peers, y'all, can talk to
it was a lot of underneath shade going on there. Oh,
yes. And Kimmy was like, ugh. Like they mumbling, like we is not the same age. I'm telling you.
It's Wanda. She's in her 50s. And Kimmy and her 50, yeah, y'all about the same age.
Same age bracket.
Yeah, age bracket, yeah. So I can kind of see where Miss Wanda coming from. Me and you around the same age, man. We can go toe to toe. Now, if you was 20 and I'm 50, yeah, then I gotta look at you as a, like a mother-daughter type of situation. But you're not.
Yeah, Tisha said that Kimmy should be defending her and her marriage, but she don't. So no, when she found out, something was going on with her and Marceau, she was trying to defend her. Again, let's go back. This just dropped. So what about the fact that you was with Kyle talking about Kimmy not being, being a side chick? So you got all those underlying issues where everybody not playing their right role or telling the truth, not apologizing for all of that stuff.
Well, first of all, we're gonna go back to Tisha and Kyle. That was her first sister-in-law. So, of course, she's going to show a little favoritism.
That may not be her first, because, she...
I'm talking about with Maurice, you know what I'm saying? And so, she known Kyle alone, you know what I'm saying? And, once you build that bond, of course you're going to side with that person, you know what I'm saying? So...
That's why when people break up, honey, they stop talking. Sometimes you got to draw that line and say, okay, you just
I try to tell people, once y'all break up, man... Sometimes the lines can get blurred and it can cause some issues, man. So
Carlos asked the guys, how do you feel about your wives, Marceau and Maurice? How do y'all feel about y'all wives bickering, going back and forth? And Marceau made a good point. He was like, because like Ms. Wanda was saying, she read off of social media. He was like, the outside noise influences a lot of people's decision on this stage, and them reading the comments, them going back and forth and stuff like that, and it breaks up marriages. It can break up friendship. It can break everything on social media. Honey, the negativity try to come over here and try to divide us, but the devil is a liar in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, we see through y'all.
Oh, I like Courtney better. Her husband shouldn't be on there. Or I like Eddie better and Courtney. They used to come at me hard. They used to come in, oh, you just broken, honey. You need to hear. He a good man. He is a good man. I don't like you talking to him like it. Just stop bullying him. I says the person that's bullying me. Okay.
And the man always be saying that don't have a picture on their profile.
Nope.
Cause they know once again, that little fluffy woman in the basement somewhere. And in Chicago, I'm calling different states. Ain't nothing wrong with Chicago, but yeah, man, wants to be talking noise.
Yeah. So yeah, social media can try to conquer and divide people, families,
not
marriages,
just that,
friends.
Man, because I think what you said, Tisha said, I said it right. Yeah.
No.
Tisha, man. God,
we gonna ask Ms. Wanda why you spell Tisha with T-E, but her name is T-I, which means Tisha.
Yeah.
Tisha, but then it's pronounced Tisha. I don't get
it. It's Contrabama, baby. Contrabama. That's what it is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they ran her off Twitter. So that's what outside noise do to you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be strong because you're gonna have a lot of trolls out there. You're gonna have a lot of people that's not gonna even like you. Because I get that all the time. There's a lot of people out there that don't like me on social media and in real life. They don't like me. They say I'm a prick in real life.
But see, my husband, he go on all them news medias. He say stuff. He likes to poke the bear too. So he likes to poke the bear.
I go in on a Trump forum, poke the bear. Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm used to it, man. I'm used to being in the forums getting lambasted. But anyway.
So they take a break. And so when they were breaking, because they're about to end this, Maurice said Martel got to be the most hated man on TV. And Mel said, well, he likes being the villain. Martel said, I'm trying to be the best I can be.
He even admits he trying to be the best villain he can be. You know what I'm saying? And Martel, I'm second. Because I get it because they think I tried to defend this dude, man. Oh, you team Martel? No.
We both do. Huh?
Yeah, so it ain't like that. We just try to keep it real. Mel, I don't have no issues with Mel, but Mel do some shady stuff, and we call it out, okay? Some of y'all overlook it because of what she been through, but she does do shady stuff.
Oh, yeah, she do. But Martel, I'm trying to be the best I can be, just not with you. He told that to me.
Guess what? Guess what he was doing? Poking the bell when he did it.
And she said, just be quiet. He told her, just be quiet.
What you say?
I don't know what she said. She
You know what? That's how I had these two friends back in the day. You know, they brothers, right? One was big and husky, one was kind of slim. And you can tell when they start arguing at each other because you can hear it in the background. That's how it sounds because one had a high-pitched voice and one had a deep voice. That's how Mel and Martel sound.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, of course, he going to poke the bear. And then, so, he said something about having a number. And then she said, you don't got my number. He said, well, when the kids called me, she said, child, that's a track phone, honey. That's a track phone, honey. That's one of the disposable phones. So, they try to get back at each other. It's a consistent back and forth with whatever, because somebody got to outdo the other one or shut the other one down. But the thing is, neither one of them going to shut up.
You know what? Once again, when I saw the end credits of this show, and I saw Martel and Mel as producers, that to me made a lot of sense why all this is going on.
Yep.
All they're doing is trying to entertain us.
Yep.
And I won't be surprised all the stuff that's happening off camera is made up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta keep stuff going off season. We gotta keep people entertained off season, you know what I'm saying, till we start filming again. That's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, go ahead.
So so it's coming to an end, and Carlos said, well, you know, I appreciate you guys for the 15 years that I've been doing this. You are the best cast that I've ever worked with.
One of the best.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That I've ever worked with. Carlos said, you know, they got another season, and he asked somebody to bring out, you know, some black champagne, because blacks. So chocolate in a bottle, so they're gonna celebrate. Now, before they did that, I heard Kim tell Carlos, Jalen here, you ain't got Jalen out here? You ain't got Jalen out here?
She her baby to shine.
So anyway,
her baby to shine.
He said, bring out the black. Who gonna bring it out? So of course Jalen brought it out.
Bring this black out for her. She can shut her mouth. Bring it all out.
And he told her to sit by Destiny. You know, they had their little, you know, back and forth and playing, because you know that they said that Destiny liked him and all that stuff, whatever. So, you know, it was a nice little ending. They all laughed.
And like I said, man, I wish everybody on the show nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we hate Mel once again, but we just trying to call things like they are.
Just trying to be fair. That's basically it. Just trying to be fair.
We noticed one thing we noticed on this episode is that when the camera or the conversation is not about Mel, and other people she chimes in, you know. Like
she the host of the show.
Right. So maybe they're trying to groom her to be a host. I don't know. But I know she like to chime in when the camera's not on her.
Like, what's going? Why y'all doing?
And she make that what face she be looking? How she be looking?
What's going on? What is that?
And she had this confused look on her face, and a couple of times while I paused the TV, it'd be paused on her face with that confused look, man. I was like, man.
All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. Again, don't forget to stay tuned tonight at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will do an exclusive interview with Miss Wanda from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So make sure you check that out. Tell your friends. You can go ahead and hit the reminder. It's already scheduled to already out there. So on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first, y'all.
Deuces.